Welcome. Loving it off. All the alerts are going off. This is crazy. We've got BTTC on Binance running at the moment.
Absolutely.
IPU coin on KuCoin is going. Woo! It's all happening. Welcome everybody. Hello.
Hey everyone.
Hi, everybody.
We're also live on Twitch right now. Welcome, people around the world. Coins are going. All right, where the coins going? We're staying. We're right here for the next 58 minutes or so. Welcome to yet another Hodlnots Happy Hour Hangout with myself, John, and my co-hosts, Vicky, Wendy, Marcel, and Michelle. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, John.
Hello,
everybody.
Hi. Ooh, things are good. Let's see.
I bet everybody is excited because I have cookies. Look at all my cookies.
Vicky is such a teaser. She puts them so far away from you.
Yeah, I had margaritas last time, so this one I get cookies. I'll get milk. I'm happy with cookies and milk. This is great.
See, you got the bill, John.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'm putting it on the Hodlnots account. It's fine.
I got a jug, so I'm happy.
There's a Hodlnots account?
Jug of drinks.
Yeah. There is.
There's a Hodlnots account.
Hodlnots account. Sure.
I think Marcel should pay. Look at all those drinks he's been consuming. Oh, Marcel.
Exactly.
Hey, there's
Put
still
it on
food.
his tab.
There's always that one guy that just drinks too much and doesn't pay for
Triple,
it.
quadruple parking, quintuple parking. It's mad. Anyway, what's not bad is what's happening here on this 4H today. Wherever you are listening in live, we've got people from around the world. It's great to see. We've got Canada represents South Africa. We've got the States. We've got France. We've got South Africa again. We've got lots of jeepers. It's good to see some familiar faces and familiar names as well. Welcome. You can drop us a hello, shout out if you like down in the Q&A down below. But of course, you guys and girls can make use of that during this session. Proudly brought to you by Hodlnots and all the alcohol in front of us. Man, I wish I'd lost mine right now. Thanks, Fix. All right, so let's get cracking into it. Give you guys and girls a quick rundown as to what's going to be happening. We've got that new feature, which is the BitcoinTap.com news update, which Michelle will be giving us an update on. Vicky and Wendy, or at least Wendy, will be chatting a little bit about some of the news in and around the crypto market at the moment. It's great to see Bitcoin where it is right now. It cracked 40 plus. It's been beautiful. And then we're going to be looking at some of the great percentages gained over the last 2 weeks in the den. That will be Marcel. And then we're going to be chatting about some of the fundamental basics of and some of these resources that we make use of all through BitcoinTap.com, all the different channels and products, whether you're a scalper or a long-term trader. And that's going to be looking at CoinMarketCap. And why we tap into that CoinMarketCap. Vicky's also going to be covering some elements of that as well. And then, we're going to chat a little bit about some of the HODFI gains maybe as well, because some of our members have been doing phenomenally well with the HODL Fire indicator. We're talking like 100% in less than a week. It's been amazing just to be able to see that and see how amazing this indicator is. But let's quickly just check in with everybody. Talking about the HODL Fire strategy, scalping. Badger, how about yourself? I think you got something.
I've done some paper trades and I'm currently in a real trade. It's looking up. So good. I'm keen to start trading more on the HODL strategy. I think I'm about 5% up now, 6% up. It's a slower coin. I deliberately picked a slower coin just to get the first trade out of the way. But yes, definitely, it's looking like a good add-on to my normal scalping routine.
Beautiful, and that's a great thing. We've got so many tools over here at Hodlnots, from scalping to the HODL Fire indicator to the BB Writer, which we spoke about 2 weeks ago. There is so much in terms of resources, and just looking at the power of the den at the moment, like right now. Great call by one of our South Africans living in France, and called BTTC, and it's on 68% in the last 45 minutes, and it's still going up there front of the mountain. We had some other
75% right now. 75. I'm watching it.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's done, 77 in the last 56 minutes, just measuring that across quick. But yeah, it's phenomenal, and lots of coins on KuCoin, and especially MEXC been going. What have you been trading over the last week or so, the last few days?
I really haven't had tons of time to trade, to tell you the truth, because I've been so busy with the Hodl Fire. Lots of people want it. They want to go over how to have it, how to use it. We've got so many new Hodlnots. Actually, they're old Hodlnots coming back into scalp trade now that the market's turned around, and would love to see them. So I'm giving everybody their, updates on their refresher courses and how they're doing. I've made a few trades on our trading call. So we've had some live trading calls. I made a few little dollars today. And but yeah, IOTX, that one was really, really nice. That one was really good. I like FET myself. That one tends to be nice. Bitcoin, geez, if you got on Bitcoin, you made, it went up about 5,000. So that's always nice to see.
Yeah. Awesome. Michelle, I don't know if you still get time to trade. Have you tried the Hodl Fire out yet?
Honestly, I have not. I have not had time to, and I haven't tried out the Hodl Fire yet, but I will definitely get to it. It's one of my goals by the end of this year. When he did offer to take me through it, but I just haven't had a chance yet. I'm excited though, because I can hear and see everybody's making amazing profits.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I do have a bit of FOMO.
For sure, and I think definitely Wendy will be giving more information on that over the next couple of weeks, as she has been, in terms of we've got video content, we've got all kinds of explainers, and we are going to be touching on that shortly again when we get into your section, Michelle, which is the BitcoinTap.com news updates. So, what's been happening over at Bitcoin Tap?
A lot has been happening at BitcoinTap.com. The one thing I would love to take everybody through is coupon codes today. So what is really nice about coupon codes is you can apply that to any product within the online store, or you can apply it to add on special products if you have existing products. And I'm going to show you how to do it today.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to be showing my profile. Here we go. Okay. I'm now in the online store. So if you have a Bitcoin Tap account, you know exactly what we're looking at here. Here's our dashboard and join Telegram and our online store product and subscription. So this is a list of all the products that are currently available in the store. And let's say Hodl Fire, for example. We're going to be talking about the Hodl Fire today. And the team at the Hodl Fire, Wendy and Vicky and everybody, has offered a 7-day free trial. So what you do is you click on this product price. It says once-off complimentary coupon code HODLFIRE7 on checkout. And as soon as you do that and you buy now, it will take you to this page. It's the checkout page. All you have to do is say HODLFIRE7, because that's a coupon code that appears. If you have not used it yet, you are able to apply. If you have used it already, it's going to tell you that the coupon code limit has been reached. In my case, it has, because I've used it. That's basically how it works. You apply the code, it takes away the discount, and then you go to checkout and you will get the product for free. In that case, you then go to Telegram, you join the bot, and then you have it.
Perfect. And if everybody has any questions while we're live on the call, please do drop it down in the Q&A. If any of you have any issues, Michelle can actually help you out in real time. This is an important thing.
Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to mention too, just or reiterate that Michelle's showing the public products. So those are the products for people that are not in the den. We also have coupon codes for people that are in the den, and you get 14 days free on, actually the BB Rider is still 7, but the Hodl Fire is 14 days free. And it's a different coupon code and it's a different process. So if you haven't used your coupon code yet, just reach out in the lodge and we'll point you in the right direction for that.
Yeah, so for everybody that is a Hodlnot and you're in the lodge and the den at the same time, you'll find the coupon. So we want to give you 2 weeks to use it with your scalping.
Here we go. I am ready. I'm going to do it in real time. I'm going to do the Hodl Fire. In this case, we're doing I'm just going to refresh my screen. So the steps to take, if you log into your profile, you go to the online store, you click on Hodl Fire, and you choose the product, which is 7 days trial with the OneSource Hodl Fire 7. Buy now. And then we go Hodl Fire 7, apply, and there we go. It shows you that it has been applied. It shows 0 value. So you will now get 7 days free, but you have to go to checkout. And once you click on checkout, it will confirm all the details to say your payment option is 100% discount, so you don't need to pay for anything. That's how you know that it's been successfully applied. It also says your coupon Hodl Fire 7 has been applied, 0, you understand, and complete your order. Once you do that, it will take a little bit of time just to confirm, and then you'll see your invoice pop up as well as the screen. So what happens with this is Vicky and Wendy will then find the details in the back office, and you have to complete your TradingView username so that TradingView indicator can be assigned manually to your profile. So you just submit that, and then you're done.
Beautiful. Important to be able to know how to work around this, and this is
Definitely.
thing. Yeah, awesome.
And sorry, John, and again, that is for the public products. If you are in the lodge, don't do that because you get a different code and a different link. So just reach out in the lodge and we'll tell you how to do yours.
Exactly. Otherwise, you guys and girls can always drop a support ticket in your back office, and I'm pretty sure Michelle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 will drop that support as per usual. Awesome stuff. Yeah, we want to see your questions. Anything you may or may not have, definitely be able to drop it in the Q&A. Yeah, there's a question. Thanks, Wendy, for covering that one. Cool. Let's get into this. There we go, Michelle. Thanks so much. I'm sure you have those links handy all the time. Just
always ready to go.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, so exciting thing is happening always over at bitcointough.com, whether it be in any of the... Yes, Wendy, you okay? All right.
I'm dancing, yeah.
She's dancing.
I'm just so excited because we have so many people who scalp trade, and you gotta love fast and furious trading. And it's like I'm just sitting here on the side looking at hot. So that one Hollow was running just nicely. I missed it, but it's a nice coin. I mean, we've got some nice, good tempers setting above. So Bake was really good this last. I'm just excited. I'm just happy for everybody making some profit.
Awesome. Yep, for sure. Over in Hodlnots, over in the den, even on this call, people are scalping away, and it's great to see. And yeah, let's chat about the market actually in general. Thanks for that, Michelle, by the way. But yeah, Wendy, any sort of news around the crypto market? There've been a couple of developments around some things, and you want to fill us in maybe?
There's a few top things. Obviously Bitcoin's running. Yay! Everybody's talking about that. How high can it go before it has a pullback? And so we're all watching, Marius's reports, and we're watching the market, and we're doing everything that we can do, especially with the Hodl Fire, watching those pivots. But there's also some other news in there about Binance. So a lot of people have heard about the news with Binance and CZ and the SEC and all of the stuff going on there. So we have had some questions about that. Should we be concerned about Binance, and should we get our coins off of Binance? And it's a personal preference. I don't give financial advice, but at the same time, I'm still on Binance. I mean, everybody that I know is still on Binance. I mean, they're still rocking coins. We don't foresee a problem. You need to be on an exchange, and it's one of the world's biggest exchanges. So just be cautious and spread your risk. We are on multiple exchanges for that reason, so that if there is an issue, but like in the past, when we've had issues on other exchanges before, they do give you plenty of time to get off the exchange and get your coins off if they're going to lock it up or do something. The other news I wanted to talk about was there was
Sorry,
a
Wendy,
Yeah?
before you go on, if I can add something about
Please
Binance
add.
and what's happened is for everyone that has BUSD, they are ceasing support for it on the 15th of December. So if you do hold BUSD, it would behoove you to sell it into another stable coin.
That's important news if you're on Binance. The other thing is they did launch a coin on Binance, and that was I think it was AEUR. And it was supposed to be a coin that was supposed to be sort of pegged to $1, and that thing went ballistic. So there were a lot of our community that supposedly got stuck in that coin. And the reason they got stuck in that coin was because they froze it. So they have halted trading on that coin right now. I don't have any really updates on that other than the fact that it was supposed to be held at around $1.08, and that thing blasted off to 3.25, $3.25. So because it shot up so fast, they suspended the accounts on that. So no, a lot of people are very upset about that. They're very confused because they think they've lost all of their money. I don't have any answers for you on that, but it's something that we will update the community on as soon as we know something. But right now it is still suspended. So I think they're trying to figure out what to do. I don't think you lost your money. I just think that they got to figure out a fix because they didn't expect it to triple in price. And it sort of went too fast. So those two things I think are at the top of the food chain, basically in the news around crypto. There's lots of coins running right now. It's a great time to be in crypto.
Absolutely. I think there's no time like the present. Many people are like, oh, I should have got into crypto back in 2013 or 2014 or 15 or 16. 2023 is a great time to start and get into it. We're still early.
Yeah. And there's still lots of news. There's a couple other news items. BlackRock, they got 100,000 seed funding for its ETF on spot. So they're really anticipating the ETF approvals. We got mixed opinions on the approvals of it, but most people think it's going to shoot the market up quite a bit. So it remains to be seen whether it does or it doesn't. But I know that everybody's standing around waiting basically for that news and seeing what happens, on the ETF funding. So we'll keep you updated on that. There's a lot of pressure on, and so we'll see.
That's beautiful. Thanks for those little tidbits. And obviously, ladies and gents, for those of you who are on the MTT or long-term trade reports or Inner Circle, those calls as well, there's also some really great information shared on the general market section as well. We here at Hodlnots want to just throw a couple of small pieces in. And the great thing about being a scalper is that we don't mind too much as to what's happening in the market. We've got our stop losses in places. We're in and out in a couple of minutes grabbing percentages or using the hodl fire strategy with a stop loss in place as well, and it's going well. Speaking of, nice little segue, I guess. Thanks for that, Wendy. Marcel, speaking of percentages in the last 2 weeks or so, you want to give us a little rundown?
Thanks, John. Yeah, I must admit the last couple of weeks, the market really did wake up. So looking at about 2 weeks ago, the week before last week, we had some big runners. So WTC was one of the big runners. It wasn't even included in this update. GDC was one of the other ones that also ran fairly ballistic. You can see here someone grabbed about 60% of it, which is great. Someone else grabbed 30% on it. We also seen that the volume and liquidity is coming back into Binance. So we had a lot more profit taken off Binance, which is also great. Yeah, just to quickly scan through these, there was 11%. Here, one of the members took like 8% of the second candle after a new coin launched. So that was quite a good scalp. Almost 12% in 22 seconds on RBX1. So there was some
now
great...
That's scalping. 22 seconds, almost 12%.
exactly.
Wow,
That's
22 seconds.
incredible.
Yeah, less than a minute. That's awesome.
Again, 11%. So we often see the members now adding the time in which they've scalped it. It's almost like becoming a little bit of a competition, but it's good to see that in 26 seconds you can make 8% on your trade. So to look at the next week, which is now the week that's just passed, again we had Binance being very active, which is great for those that can trade on Binance. Here, someone traded SYS, and accumulated 36% in total, so for the day. So that is, if you made 36% on the day, I'm sure you can shut down for the day and go shopping, like Wendy's like to say. Then Paul was another big runner. The members in the den absolutely demolished Paul. Like everyone profited from Paul, so that was great. And what's nice is one member sees the run, call it in the den, and then a whole bunch of members then profit from it. So that is great. So you'll see some of these. It will say thanks for the call, or thanks for mentioning that, or thanks for the heads up. So that is quite cool. There's another one, 13% on MEXC. IOTA ran well. Again, Binance Super ran good. Another pull trade. And then we see this often. There's loads of smaller percentages in the den being posted. We don't always see them on the update, but this is a realistic type scenario where you follow one coin and you profit a small little bit. You wait for the retrace, you profit from the next run, and at the end of the day, you can get something like this where you accumulate 36% on the day. And taking small little scalps like this lessens your risk at the end of the day. Again, another 10% on MEXC. This coin ran well. NCX, another Binance one, and obviously the pull, like I mentioned. And then there was a whole bunch of other trades that didn't fit on this week's update. It really was a good week in the market. Everything seems to be waking up, with Bitcoin. I think it was over 44 at some stage. So definitely been a good week. I think even this morning, I think I traded like for 20 minutes and I made like 3.8% on two little small trades. You can literally sit down for half an hour and grab a percentage here and grab a percentage there. So that's quite cool. And then obviously the hodl fire as well. I've started, like I mentioned earlier, trading on that, and it's going good. It's going well.
Beautiful. We are going to chat more about that shortly, but those percentages, and that again, ladies and gents, is just a small fraction of really what is happening over in the den. From a scalping perspective, it is amazing to see, and yeah, it does help that the market is turning up a little, and our members grabbing some great percentages there. It's really a sight to behold. And if like you said, you sit down for half an hour, whether you sit down and follow one coin for the day, set those alerts, you can grab some really great percentages. It's such a great resource, is the den. And if you want to join, thanks, Michelle. If you want to join our Hodlnots public channel, over in the chat is the link. If you guys and girls are not part of that yet, all the updates around Hodlnots, the Hodl Fire, all the weekly updates, notifications, plus obviously the recording of this session, which will be posted there in a day or so. For all of you to catch up. Can you believe this is episode number 17? One more to go for the year for 2023, episode 18. That's going to be a goodie. We've got some, we might have some really exciting stuff happening in that one. Things always being planned behind the scenes. We've got lots of treats in store for all of our members, whether you be a Hodlnot over in the Lodge and Den, whether you be part of BTAF Token, and all of our other products as well. We were talking about this year kind of winding up, or winding down. There's still lots to come. But anyway, speaking of resources, our Oracle, i.e. Wendy, is another great resource of experience and knowledge And Wendy, I believe you're going to be touching on one of the great resources we have available out there on the internet that we make use of, whether you're looking at a new project to scalp or you're looking long-term. You want to tell us a little bit more about that?
You must be talking about CoinMarketCap,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring it up. We're going to get in a little bit to CoinMarketCap.
Nice.
Okay, so can everybody see my screen?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So basically, CoinMarketCap.com is an extremely good information source for lots of different things on information. And you're going to find out where this is not our only Hodlnots happy hour that we're going to be touching on CoinMarketCap, because we're going to break this down in a couple of series. But what I want to do is go over some of the nice, easy things that you can find right now. So if you look up here at the top, you can see that the crypto's right up here and the exchanges and the CoinMarketCap. You can get the really, really good gist of all of this right now and where the market sits over general and where different things are in the dominance. You can get really quick stuff on here in the fear and greed index, but I'm going to show you another way to get to it. So when you touch on this CoinMarketCap logo, it's going to take you back to the home channel right here. And you can see you can get cryptocurrencies. There's lots of information down here on cryptocurrencies. The exchanges, they'll talk about all the spot, the derivatives, and the DEX exchanges. The community, it has all different kind of articles, topics, feeds, lives, all different kinds of stuff under here. You've got products. This is where we have airdrops, ICO calendars, where you can get involved in different things and see what's launching. I know that there's a question that I'll approach shortly about IPOs and ICOs in the chat channel. But this is where you can join their Telegram bot so that you can get it on your phone. This is a nice little section on learning and earning. And these are widgets and different kinds. And this is a nice converter as well. So here you can learn about crypto news. They have an academy where they teach you different things. They got research, they got videos, and they have a glossary of terminology for cryptocurrency and things. So this is really good. A lot of people want to know when the halvening is. So if you want to look at this and hover over it, you'll be able to see what the countdown is for the halvening, which is really, really nice because everybody's looking for the market to hopefully go up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as the halvening, that's been the past history of that. I do want to get in a little bit more of this stuff here, but you can see that there's more recently added coins. So if you go over here and hover over here to the more button, you're going to see more. Okay. These are the spotlight coins. So if you want the spotlight coins, you'll get a whole nother version here. Biggest gainers and biggest losers. This is my favorite part of it. So I like to see what are the biggest gainers of the day. And this is another way to find a really good coin. So what I like to do is it'll show you the 24-hour change. And you'll see top to bottom what coins are running. And this is the one we were just talking about when we started this call. BTTC, BitTorrent. So it's running, Helium's running, Beam, and this is just a great way to find coins. Trending coins, again, you can see more, and it'll take you to all the trending coins. And what I like about this screen, and I know we're getting way off into screen after screen after screen, but there's so much information on CoinMarketCap that you'll be surprised about what all you can find. But this right here, everybody's been watching Lunk, LUNC, Luna Terra Classic from Luna, and Bake has been running. We've got a lot of our community has made like over 100%, I think, on this coin. Bitcoin, of course, has always gone up too. And now we're back here. You can see the nice chart of the last 7 days really quickly here. This is what I really like. So, and you can change the time frame. So for those people who are long-term traders, you'll want to look at 7-day or 30-day. You can see the trend of a coin. So if you change it to 7 days, you can see that the trend of this coin is going up. And you can see when they're red, really easy, the trend's going down. So this is a really quick way to see it. And it's nice to see them mostly green. Okay. So this is just a really nice way, I think, you can find coins that are trending. Now, for us scalpers, we want 24 hours. We want to know what's happening today, what's running. This one here, this was a huge one. And this is the one that we've got our eyes on because it went up so much in profit. But you can see here there's no price because they halted it. They've got to figure out a solution. Okay. So there are a lot of people in that coin right now. But Big Time's been running. This thing ran boom, 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 and now it's down a little bit, but you can still see it's green because why? It's still trending up. So this is a great way. Here, if you jump not on spotlight coins, but on the gainers and the losers, you can definitely see what's happening and you can see the volume. So it's really important because a lot of people don't know if you haven't had the course, what volume consists of. And if you click on this, the 24-hour volume is where the buyers and sellers are. The volume means where are people trading? Where is their activity in the coin? And as you can see, the top one is Bitcoin. That has the most volume, the most people in it. And if you want to know the 24-hour up or down, the percentage, this one will take you there in 24 hours. And these, when you have 10% or above, these coins are really rocking nicely. And you can see which ones are in your top list. So this is really the top gainers is what I like to see. Of course, if you're doing other forms of trading, you might want the losers, but we're not going there. Trending coins. These are the ones, again, that are trending, and you can see pretty much the same thing here. So that's about all I look at. But another important factor is when you hover over the cryptocurrencies is the ranking. So you can see where they're ranked at. You can go in here, and another one, again, is the historical snapshots you might find to be quite interesting. So historical snapshots is if I want to see what was the price of a coin, like maybe just any coin, like Litecoin, back in August of 2013. You can click on that, and you can go to Litecoin, and you can see what the historical prices are, or what they were at that particular time. So this comes in handy. You can see that the price of Bitcoin back in 2013 was 113.50. So we all wish we were at that price for sure. But the historical is really, really interesting for me to be able to go back and look at the historical snapshots. And then you can see overall NFT stats. So for those people who are in NFTs, we'll get into this in another one more often. But some people like to see what the top NFT market prices are. And so you can see there's been a lot of chatter about the NFT. You know, maybe it's slowing down a little bit, but there's still lots going on here. Okay, so if you want to do the last 24-hour volume, you click on it, and you click on it again, and you'll see the top gainers or whether they're down or up. So this right here, the Bored Apes right now is down, and you can see the ones that are up. This one here, Topia World, is up 111%. So usually the volume one, if you click on it again, why didn't it do it again? Usually it'll give me the best one, the average price. Let's see, the average price here is up. The Dreadful Ease is in Ethereum. So this is if you're interested in the NFT chain and the top NFT market prices. So, and this is their ranking here, 1 through 10. So this is what you'll see on the last 24 hours. So this is a really good one to see on the NFT stats for those people who are trading on NFTs and interested in that. So upcoming sales, this is interesting as well on the NFTs. So you can see what the upcoming sales are if you're interested. They've got it all here for you. So we'll get off into that at another time. But right now, we just want to go over CoinMarketCap because it's got so much information. But on the exchanges, if you go to Spot, you're going to see lots of different exchanges. And we get this question posed to us all the time is what exchange can I get on? What can I do? Where is it supported? What, can I get USD on it? Can I get Euro on it? We'll tell you that Binance right here, the exchange, and Coinbase and Kraken. A lot of people are going to Kraken right now, or at least I'm getting some feedback on Kraken. There's Bybit, OKY, KuCoin, Bitstamp, Gate.io. There's lots of exchanges, guys, and we're trading a lot on Mexi. But as you can see, there's constantly more exchanges. So for you who might be challenged because you had to do KYC, you can't get on KuCoin, or you've been kicked off of Binance, there's other forms of exchanges where you will be able to find in here, like this one's Japan. Okay, this one's euro. You know, that might benefit you a little bit more, and it'll save you a lot of time hunting an exchange down to diversify and make sure that you are on a couple different exchanges and you don't get all of your eggs in one basket per se. Derivatives, if you're trading that, you can go here and you can also see when they launch the exchange, how much the trading volume is, maker taker fees. This is a great way because a lot of people want to know how much fees am I going to be charged on my maker taker trading. And it's nice to see them when they're 0-0, you know, 0-0, Bitflyer and Gemini 0-0. So which ones are charging a lot? Which ones are not charging a lot? You know, 2% and 4% and 0.004 is different than 0.4. So make sure you get that. But 0.04% is a lot. So is 0.06. So try and look for the exchanges where you're not going to get, you know, this one here is really high in fees. So know that, but if that's the only one you can get on and trade, better than nothing. But there are lots of different things in here that you can see in CoinMarketCap. But I do want to show you the watch list. And we'll get into this a little bit more, but you have to open up an account. And I just opened up one on CoinMarketCap so that I could do this. But I'm going to show you some really cool things on the next Hodlnot Happy Hour and how you can make money on CoinMarketCap and how you can do a lot of different things on here. But watch lists, a lot of people like to have watch lists. And I just want to show you how you can create one. Is you have to create an account in here, and then you can go to new assets. And you can start adding your watch list together. So if you want to start adding, and I just say I want XRP there, you just click it. I want Cardano ADA there, then you can save, and you can see it starts creating a watch list for you. Okay, and then you can easily get to your watch list, and you can start naming them, and you can do lots of other things with them. But basically, these are really, really nice, and it will keep your portfolio of coins here. So if you start building a portfolio on CoinMarketCap, which I have not done yet, we will go over that, and we will get into that quite a bit in the near future on one of our next calls. But basically, this gives you a very quick overview. I don't know why I keep getting network error. I must be having internet problems. But before you lose me, I just wanted to really go over this a little bit. It's a very easy platform to use, but it's always nice to know what this is in the community. If you want to get news articles, this is a nice way to keep up with what's going on in the market on the different things really quickly, all in one location. So you can see the different articles and the most viewed ones and the most liked ones. And spend your time really looking at these different things in the background. You'll be able to probably find some stuff on the halt of that AEUR coin. But basically, that's a quick overview. Just one of the Hodlnots trainers has got their hands up.
Yeah, that's me. I just got a quick question. While you're on the screen, Wendy,
Yeah.
would you be able to show us, pick any coin at all, and have a look and see what exchanges it's traded on, that kind of thing. That's really the beautiful power of CoinMarketCap to be able to show.
Okay, well,
which
Ethereum
exchanges.
Classic will do there.
Yeah.
That's good. You just click on the coin, and it does. It takes you through a lot. It tells you, you can see the chart, what's going on here. You can see the markets, the news, all about it. It's got lots of information. It'll take you to the website of the coin if you want to know more about it. And it'll give a rating down here on the coin. And if you keep going down, you'll see, oops, let me do the sidebar here. You can see the Ethereum Classic markets and the exchanges that you can buy them on. And there's like lots of them. So, and the confidence in the exchange for that coin. So you can see there's 10 rows. I picked a very popular one, obviously, but you can just ride down on the news, all about Ethereum Classic, who the founders are, and it'll take you into every single coin going into that kind of information. The price performance of it, the high, the low, really quick, and the all-time low here, all-time high, the historical data, if you want to know that on the coin. But yeah, every coin you can get the information and the different charts, you know, on here. And if you really want to go to TradingView, you'll bring up your TradingView chart here, and it'll show you a little bit more about that, where you can look at it on different time frames using that particular market right here. And it has everything to do about the coin, the price of the coin right now, and you can star it to your favorites here as well. So yeah, definitely. That's another good option to go into any coin and find out where you can buy it. You know, where is it at? Like IMX, that'll be another one, immutable. So nobody knows. That's way down here low. Where can I get it? You can get it on these exchanges right here, and you can find out more information about it here. Market cap, the price that it's at right now, if it's down or up, and you can add it to your watch list here as well, and you can track it in your portfolio if you'd like. So those are just some really quick, more or less, not really a quick, but a general overview for our first one. But on the next ones, I'm going to show you how to make some money on CoinMarketCap. And we're going to really work in the future also on our portfolio management off of that. I think it'll be really interesting to see how we can use CoinMarketCap a lot more.
Absolutely. It is such a great tool, such a great resource. There is so much in there. So if you ladies and gents haven't had a chance to go over, look at coinmarketcap.com. You can register an account. And again, like Wendy was saying, on the next session of the Hodlnots Happy Hour Hangout, we will be showing you how you can actually trade on there as well. But that is one of the many features. But having a look at the coin, having a look at its market cap, it's low, it's high, and a bunch of other things as well. It's really great. Also, be able to see which exchanges you can trade those on. Speaking of trades, there was a question that has not popped up in the Q&A down below. Looking at price projection of a certain coin. We don't do that over here, unfortunately. You can go have a look and join over with Marius and Nico on either MTT or the long-term trade reports as well regarding that one as well. Cool. We'd love to see your questions. If we can help, we will help. And speaking of help, Vicky, I believe you wanted to show something as well.
Yeah, I just quickly want to show a graphic, and we're talking a lot about market cap, CoinMarketCap. So what is market cap? Some people might have that question. So what is market cap? What are we talking about when we're talking about market cap? And I just put a little graphic together. So I want to just talk about this briefly to go over what the market caps is. Why do you use market caps? For our purposes, it's important to know just a little bit. There is another reason to know, but we'll get to that in another call. But basically, there's two kinds of market caps. So market cap, as it is on CoinMarketCap, is something called the circulating supply. So when someone launches a token, let's say they have, I'm just going to use 1 million tokens, most often they don't release all of them into the market. So they hold some of them back. It's all about their tokenomics and trying to manage inflation on their tokens. So circulating supply is how many tokens are out there in the market able to be used. So market cap is actually circulating supply times the current price of the coin. So when you see, a coin is 10 million market cap, it's the current price of the coin times the number of tokens equals 10 million. The other thing that you might hear of is something called fully diluted market cap. And fully diluted market cap is the total amount of coins that will ever be in existence on that particular token. So most often, especially on CoinMarketCap, that is not the case. So fully diluted market cap is the total supply. So every single token of that kind that will ever be in circulation times the current price of the coin. That's fully diluted market cap. There are reasons for both. And again, in the next couple of calls, as Wendy said, we'll go into why it's good to know both. It really has to do about comparing the two and seeing if it's either undervalued or overvalued. It's nothing to do with scalping, but it's basically a way to really see about new coins that are launching, whether they're overvalued or undervalued, or should I buy them, or coins that are already in the market. But really what we're talking about is this one, market cap. So it's how many coins are out there usable that they've released times the current price of the coin. And the current price of the coin is really important because it will fluctuate. So market cap actually fluctuates because it's the coin today. So if you have 1,000 coins in circulation and the price today is a certain price, you'll have one market cap. But tomorrow, if the price goes up, the market cap will also go up. So market caps actually fluctuate up and down with the price of the coin. And if you've been in crypto for any length of time, you probably have heard large cap, medium cap, small cap, and you might be wondering, what are those? And actually there are 8 caps. They're not just small, medium, or large. They're actually 8 caps, and it starts with mega. So mega is the highest level. It's greater than 2 billion. So if you can do the math, again, how many coins in circulation times the current price of the coin? Normally a mega coin is Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you're not really going to get a lot of other coins in that 200 billion plus level. So the large cap coins are 10 billion to 200 billion. So there's normally about 20 at any one time, a bit more, a bit less. And again, it will change. So, something that is a large cap today might not be tomorrow, or vice versa, because of the fluctuation of the price. And then we go down to medium, small, so micro. The micro coins are coins that are normally under a cent. So they're called penny coins. And they're normally under a cent in value. So that's the micro cap coins. And then we have nanos. So nanos is actually the biggest cap category. And those are the ones between 1 million and 10 million market cap. And so for scalpers, these are really the ones that we want to trade. So micro, nano, and pico are actually the ones we trade the most in scalping because they're the most volatile. And the larger cap coins, which is what Marius looks at or what Nico looks at, you can put, I'll get into that actually shortly, but we normally trade the micro, nano, and pico. They're more volatile, they move faster, they do probably have lower liquidity as well, but those are the ones we normally trade. And then the last one is called femto. They're less than 100K, which probably means that the projects have actually been abandoned. They're still out there floating around, but they don't have any value in the market anymore because they've been abandoned by their project managers. So those are the caps. Now, just saying here is, again, scalpers like the smaller ones because they're more volatile. Their prices are probably lower, not always, but probably lower. They have less liquidity mostly, but they're more volatile. You can put on $100 on some of these and you'll move the price 5% or something. So that's what we like to scalp. The reason why the large cap coins, the mega, large, mid, and some even small, they don't really fluctuate much. Like, let's say Bitcoin has gone up, it's amazing, but percentage wise, the smaller coins, the smaller cap coins go up a much bigger percentage. So as scalpers, we want to do the smaller cap coins, or the micros, the nanos, the picos, rather than the large ones, because it just takes too long for them to gain in price or lower in price for us as scalpers. So the larger cap coins are generally more established. They have more liquidity. They're less volatile, as I said. And they're really, I don't want to say more popular, but they're more known, let's say. Everyone knows who Bitcoin is. Not everyone knows what ABC coin is. And those are the coins we scalp. So again, we scalp the lower levels. Now, the other thing I wanted to say is this all comes in with volume and liquidity as well, because if you're trading long-term, there is actually a formula. Marius might put out something, or Nico might put out something that says up in the upper right-hand corner or the left-hand corner of the report, you can put in $10,000 into this coin. And there's actually a calculation that they use to figure out how much money you can put into a coin for a longer term trade. That's the important part, because we as scalpers cannot do that. We as scalpers need to look at liquidity more than market cap, let's say. It's good to know about market cap because we want to be scalping the lower cap coins, not the higher cap coins, because these are more volatile. So they run faster, they're up and down, but we can't calculate. Let's just say, we find a coin and it has a market cap of 100 million, and you do the calculation, which is something like for every $1 million, you can put $200 into a trade. So let's say I'm doing a long-term trade and I'm doing this. Well, I can figure out how much money I could put in, but we cannot do that at all in scalping. So liquidity is something that we have to look at a lot. And liquidity is looking at the order books and figuring out how much money people are trading right now. So in the next 5 minutes, or in the next 2 minutes, or in the next 22 seconds, like Marcel showed us before, how much money can I put on this coin? And it really has, at that stage, nothing to do with market cap. It has everything to do with how much money people are trading right now. So it's really good to realize that there are different things that we have to look at, whether you are long-term trading or medium-term trading or scalping. And we as scalpers do it a lot differently. So market cap's good to know for us, because we need to know which coin should I scalp, which is going to give me the bigger percentages in the shortest amount of time. And that's not these, it's more these. But then once you find a coin, this kind of goes out the window. You can do your ruler, see how much it's running, and then you look at liquidity on the order books. So that's really what I wanted to show you today. And we can go into a lot more about these two things, fully diluted market cap and why that's important in the next, whenever we do the next one, basically.
Yeah.
But I hope that has cleared up a little bit.
It is amazing. I'm definitely going to be
Nice.
watching this recording again and making more notes. My hand, I started getting cramped there. Thanks, Vix. That was amazing. That really explains a lot. And it's not just relevant for all of us over here at Hodlnots, but for everybody over at bitcointough.com as well. Being able to understand. And I didn't realize you had so many different categories as well for those different caps.
I don't think a lot of people know that. They just hear
I
large cap,
didn't know
medium cap,
that
small cap.
either. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
interesting. Thank you for sharing. Learned something new today.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, there's a lot of work, hard work that goes on behind the scenes for all of these sessions. We're glad we have all of you joining us. Another great turnout here on the Hodlnots Happy Hour Hangout session. I see we had a couple of questions come in. We're going to quickly touch on, we've got a minute or two so left. Hodl Fire, we've been chatting about that for weeks and weeks. It is such a great tool. Hey, Wendy, again, to you and the behind the scenes team around that. We can touch on that briefly because it is relevant. We've got a lot of people trying out the coupons. A lot of people are making use of it, not only scalpers, but people across the bitcointough.com board. So in terms of pivot highs, pivot tops, getting out, that depends on time frames. Hey, Wendy.
Yes, it does. And so a lot of people, if you haven't had education and training on how to professionally trade, just basic knowledge of indicators and so forth, if you have, you're going to do better with the Hodl Fire, of course. But if you're a brand new beginner, you should be able to be pretty good on this if you just follow the instructional videos and so forth. But basically, you should not be doing any time frame lower than 1 hour. So this is, if you're asking for fast, quick entries, then we're not minute scalping on using the Hodl Fire. It's not the way it was intended to do, because you will find that the while the pivots are very good, they're more volatile. So you really want to do your Hodl Fire, let it play out. It's a different trading form. And we really like the 1 hour, 2 hour, and 4 hour. Most people are trading on one of those three, depending on their lifestyle. So if you're on the 4 hour, to answer that question that's in the chat, you have 4 hours. You don't have to do like a quick exit, boom, boom. You got 4 hours to exit out of that coin when your alert goes off, and you should be in profit. The win rate on it is extremely high. We are very proud of it, and we know that a lot of people are going to get in abundance with it. We've had so many on their very first trade making really good percentage gains. So again, if you want to know more about trading, take the Hodlnots course. That will help you tremendously. If you cannot, you don't have the funds for it right now, that's okay. Use the Hodl Fire. We highly recommend it to save up for the money and then get going on your trading. It will help you tremendously. But the timing, 1 hour, 2 hour, and 4 hours. So I hope that helps you, and you buy on the pivot or the neon candle. And so we go over that in the explainer video, and we'll be able to help you with that. But you really need to know at least how to buy a coin, sell a coin. And if you want to use your stop loss, that's fine. But, it's all in learning the education. So hopefully that answers that particular question.
Absolutely.
How about you?
We do have a hand raise. It's great to see you again. We can give him rights if you'd like to. No? All right. So I think that person's dropped their hand. We do welcome questions. And speaking of welcome, there is a great little snippet of information for those of you who have not tried the Hodl Fire yet. Try it free for 7 days. The link is in the chat, not the Q&A, down in the chat section. Thanks, Michelle, for that. We have been chatting about it. We've kind of run out of time because it is the DTM call at the moment. So a bunch of you, I'm sure, are going to jump off and go over onto that one as well. But if you have any questions around the Hodl Fire, we have been sharing some of the great gains that have been gotten by a number of our members and people who are using the Hodl Fire. Have a look at the main channel, have a look at the Hodlnots announcements channel, all over the place. But if you have any questions, do head over to bitcointap.com, sign in, and drop in a support ticket. Or the link is just above in the chat section above. And speaking about questions, in 2 weeks' time will be the last one of the year, the last 4H session. We're going to be covering some more on CoinMarketCap, perhaps even some CoinGecko, maybe even give away some Christmas tokens. Why not? Because
let's do that. And pass around the cookies, please. Make sure everybody takes the cookie off the table here on your way out.
Yeah, no one needs to put on extra weight ahead of Christmas time and all those feasts and everything. So yeah, please help yourself to a cookie. Have a phenomenal day and a great week further. And again, check out the Hodl Fire. There is so much on offer. Percentages galore, especially if you're over in the Hodlnots den as well. But until next time, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Marcel. And thank you, Wendy. Thank you, everybody. Been a great.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, everyone. Be safe.
Bye, everybody.